Hey folks, it's Tom, your frugal prepper. So I'm just going to do a little toolbox tour. This is a toolbox that I'm giving to my nephew for his birthday. He's getting married next month, and well, actually this month now. So he is going to need a few tools to get started, to fix things. And I know at the wedding shower there was a lot of decorations that are going to have to be hung up. So I'm just going to kind of show you what all I got him. Some stuff's new, some stuff's used, some stuff's kind of regifted from Mark Fox. Just some stuff that I really don't use and just didn't like, but I'd rather have them go to someone that can put them to use than to just sit in my toolbox kind of collecting dust. So here is what we got. I got this on sale at Sears for $13, this complete drill bit set and bit set. I have loved this. I have one of these. I've used the crap out of it since Christmas, and I haven't broken a single one. This is just an excellent drill bit set, and you can get them online a lot of times for $13. And then I got this toolbox here, which was like $40, and then together you got some money off, had some free cash or whatever. And then I got this warrior drill here, just a good basic little drill to drill a few holes, hang a few pictures, that kind of stuff. I think this is just a good, having around the house drill. I didn't want to do the Drill Master because those Nicans have a tendency to grow the whiskers in between the anode and the cathode, and then they don't charge right. I figured the lithium will work a lot better. Tried to use a coupon on this one for $10 off, but it was expired, so this was like $39, $40. So these two items together are actually going to be from my mom to him, even though I bought them. That saved her from having to go out shopping. She's in her 80s. So I'll show you what's in the toolbox. This Craftsman Toolbox, it's good for some light use. Their metal toolboxes are much better. This is a plastic toolbox with metal drawers. It's not ball bearing slides. It's okay, but you're not going to beat this around or do as much with it as you will the metal ones. And I would have got them a metal toolbox with drawers, but nobody's got any in stock. I tried Menards. I tried Lowe's. They're all out of Kobalt because they're on clearance, and the Craftsmans are all on back order. They have a nice American-made Craftsman 3-door box for $29, but you can't get it. And then I tried Home Depot, but on their Husky brand, everybody complained that the handles busted off of them. So this one had okay reviews. So I figured this is what we'll go with, but it's never going to hold, hundreds of pounds. Excuse my messy kitchen table, but this is was from Mark Fox. These universals, these are handy if you just got to grab something that's standard or metric, because they do both. They're the universal spline drive, and I just find that I don't use them because I want a socket that fits just right. The problem with these is they'll tilt on the bolt instead of really keeping themselves flush. But I think they'll be good for him. He just needs to turn an occasional little bolt to put a piece of furniture together or something like that. I think that'll be perfect. Then I had this tray already just in my extras, and I had all these sockets in my extras just from my straggler bin. So I built him as complete a set of metrics as I can. He's just missing an 18 short. Since he drives a Japanese car, he'll probably never need an 18. So I gave him a couple of extensions out of my box. I have plenty. And then this ratchet is that, it's the non-click-in, smooth turn-in, what they call it, the zero turn or whatever. I find that I just don't use it a lot in mechanicking because it's just got such a big head on it. And I don't like zero turn because if you can't see it, you're reaching down in, you don't know if the ratchet's turning or the bolt's just turning back and forth. I find that annoying. I like to hear the click, and then I know, okay, the ratchet's turning the bolt, right, in one direction, not back and forth. And this little Stanley 1/4 inch, I just don't hardly use it anymore. and I warranted this out a couple years back, and I don't think I've used it a single time, so that'll come in handy for him. Freigh parts tray, Freigh flashlight. This is the newer one with the one bar down the middle from Harbor Freight. It still has the regular 3 LEDs on the end though. I wouldn't say it's much brighter. And then this screwdriver set was like $11 or $12 for all these screwdrivers from Harbor Freight. Yes, they're cheapy screwdrivers, but it gives them some Phillips flathead Torx, all kinds of different sizes, little mini ones. So it's a cheap set for him to get started with. I also got this drawer liner stuff here and put that in there. That's from Harbor Freight as well. And then these wrenches are again the straight 0 turn. Again, these are hard when you're reaching down in, you can't see. It's so quiet you don't know if the bolt's turning back and forth or just in one direction, or and to compound that problem, you're not sure if you put it on the right direction and you can't see it and you can't hear it clicking. It just, yeah. I just found I just really don't like these wrenches. Again, I think they'll be great for him. Just doing some light duty stuff that's kind of out in the open that you can see. I think they'll work wonderful. You can always use the open end. And I have enough wrenches that I really just never use these. They just sat in the box. I think I've maybe used them twice. So I'd rather them go to a good home. Hope that's okay with you, Mark Fox. Then this is just an extra pair of vice grips, some cheapy ones I had. An extra pair of old like wire cutter pliers. These work okay. They're just small. I don't have bigger ones. Just a regular pair of pliers and a cheap pair of channel locks. And then down here I gave him some orange gloves, some of these hand cleaning wipes that I like to keep in my boxes. I got him this complete picture hanging assortment because he'll have lots of stuff to hang up, and some basic little fuses and butt connectors here. So in case he's got to do a little simple wiring repair or change a fuse, he's got something there. And then I got him, or I'm giving him this old Stanley hammer that's been around forever. It may used to have been my dad's. So he's got something that he can hammer a nail in. I've just got too many hammers anyway, so I wasn't going to buy him one when I got bunches. And that's it. So a little Craftsman box and some tools. You know, it's really a shame these days. If Craftsman could just put stuff in stock at a store, I'd buy it. I would have bought him the nicer all-metal box, like the 3-drawer version of the 4-drawer one I have, but you can't buy it. You can't order it, and there's none within 300 miles of my house that are in stock. It's on the website, can't buy it. They won't ship it. So it's just a shame. I know Craftsman is probably going out of business soon, when you can't even buy the stuff when you do want it. Alright, I'll talk to y'all later. This is Tom, your Frugal Pepper.